There's 2 more that I can do before the run is done. Bring the nightmare to her.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't...
Wanna try running away? Yeah, I was thinking about the running away one. Since it creates a new chapter, I do want to check it out. Turn around and
Seriously?
leave.
You're
Yes.
just going to turn around and leave?
Yes. Well, I'll continue from away from the cabin. Yeah.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yep.
Strange.
Back at the cabin.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Just to be sure, I did save, right? Yeah, okay. I did save. Just in case this doesn't lead to another chapter. Turn around again and
Really
leave.
keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
But how would...
Forever.
How would a second chapter happen? The second chapter only happens when we die. If we don't die, it doesn't happen. So we have to die here for it to happen.
Your silence is deafening. But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm
Okay,
not
this is
normally
different.
one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
So last time I did this on the second chapter, this didn't happen. After showing up in the cabin the first time, it immediately stopped. There's no fighting, is there? I have to go to the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah, well, I guess start in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to keep tracking for the will until I find a way out of this
There's
place.
always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Is the narrator the one who's going to kill me? Like by accident? Or maybe because we're wasting so much time, she's gonna get out.
And here we go. As you
Oh,
trudge
hello.
into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
What is the sound I'm hearing? Oh my god, I'm getting so many chills. I don't like these sounds.
But as you focus on your surroundings,
Holy
you start to realize
mother
that
of
those
God, what
flickers
the fuck is this?
weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path.
Is our mind breaking?
And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
To be honest, yes, I don't like you, narrator.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
So the narrator kills us. Okay. The stranger. Oh wait, I heard of this title. I don't know anything about... Is that
And at the
a
end
wall?
of that path is a cabin.
Did
And
he
in the
put a
basement
wall
of
so
that
I couldn't run away?
Is a princess.
Oh, or is it... Or, no, he didn't put a wall there. We put a wall there because we don't see an escape. Yeah, that's probably it.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end.
What
of
would the
world.
voice here be? I feel like the paranoid... Either the broken or the paranoid would make the most sense. The broken because you couldn't run away, and the paranoid because something's very wrong. Wait, is this you're not kidding? What the hell is she? You're in for now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows.
Oh, contrarian, I get it. Because we were always doing the opposite. I wonder what the stranger's gonna be, though. I've only heard that there is a chapter called Stranger. But I don't actually know what she looks like or what she's gonna be like. Considering we don't have any idea about her, I imagine she's just... Is she even gonna have a personality?
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Okay, well... these walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Yeah, the walls weren't from the narrator, it's from our own mind. Because we feel like we can't escape it. Stay in the woods forever. No, we're gonna go. Yeah, I get it. Go to the cabin. So let's meet the stranger.
A warning, before you go any further.
Yeah.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind. The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Because we don't have an idea of what she is? Is that it?
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it, throw it out the window.
Throw it out the window.
Good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway.
That is true, though.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Oh, man.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, We're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Do I want to take the blade? No. I don't want to take the blade. Let's not take the blade.
The door to the basement creaks
Holy
open, revealing
mother,
a
what the
web of
frick is
branching
this?
staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Why is the stairs like this?
Nothing here seems to belong. The closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get.
Oh god, what
Your
did I
head
do to
throbbing
her?
with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it. The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
Is the stranger
Odor
worse
is
than the nightmare?
Simultaneously everything, and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Okay, so this is like, she has no form? Is that it?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways.
Take the center staircase, take the left, take the right. I don't know if these matter. Let's go to the center. I'm not even gonna
Step onto the
say
center
it.
staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another. One foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways.
You're not helping, narrator.
But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
I feel like he's only saying this to convince us that it's the true path, so that it actually becomes a true path. What?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
What's happening?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
What's happening?
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
Okay then.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Her voice has is not the same as she was before.
You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird. I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? Put down a reason. You're apparently... I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
And yet here you are. How strange. Do you remember anything at all? Do you know why you're here? Do you know me?
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so blank. I have no idea who she is. Isn't that fun? A new puzzle for us to take apart. If she's keeping her cards close to her chest, it's because she wants to deceive you.
It's okay. Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here too.
Oh god.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
We left.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
Oh, because we saw so many houses, our perception of the princess is also multiplied. So because there's not one... Because we think that there's not one princess, but a multitude of them.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more.
So she's having a hard time getting a form because we have way too many princesses in our head. There's more of you now. For all I know, there's more of you now.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? Could always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Try and free her. You're apparently a threat to the world. Leave her in the basement, retrieve the blade. So she's just gonna keep multiplying, is that it? So should I try and wait. Wait, hold on. Hold on. The game? This is all an option. You pick all three of them? Because there's three of them. Oh. Okay, I get it. I get it. Well, I don't want to retrieve the blade, and I don't... Okay, let's keep asking.
Princess. You can call me Princess, if you'd like. You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Okay, she didn't break this time. Getting down here was weird, like was pulled apart. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Aww.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
Do you know why you're down here?
Is this a quiz? If you're here, then surely you know why I'm here.
Man, this one is very blank.
But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
She sees the depressive side.
Oh, don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
Was this a mistake?
But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Yeah, I only have one option here. So.
That's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't...
Oh, is she melding together?
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Okay, she's melding together.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Oh wait, okay. She's kind of fused now.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. I'll do my best. Okay, let me go back. This is gonna be the first time I'm gonna do this. But that one was weird, and I just wanna see what happens if you click the option before she gets so twisted. Because I know there's at least one image. Because that final part is a bit too weird. Let's just go in.
The door.
Yes. It's the center one.
So no physical sense.
Yeah.
Oh well, the princess and he's.
Okay, so here we go.
Here you are. How strange. Do you remember anything at all? Do you know why you're here? Do you?
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face.
So I'll do it when she has 3 parts.
She's so blank. I have no idea who she is. Isn't that fun? A new puzzle for us to take apart. If she's keeping her cards
Or can
close
I
to her
do
chest,
it
it's because she wants
when she
to
only has
deceive
2 parts?
It's okay.
Can I do it
Don't
when
worry.
she's like this?
Sometimes I get lost here too.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? Does it... Yes, it seems
Okay,
to me
let's
whatever
just...
you...
Okay, it still picks 3 options. I'll give her one
There
more.
must be something wrong with you.
She frankly, I
I don't think the numbers matter. But I remember seeing...
Wait,
Hold on.
that's not right. Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different.
Yeah,
You
okay.
experience a firm foot. You can feel yourself.
Is this the same?
Find
It is the
place
exact
suddenly in
same.
your hands, all at once. Now, I don't know. It's a little late for...
Please.
Oh my god, that's so strange. I'm trying to think of how I can salvage this. What if I don't ask her the first time? Because it's only when I ask the first time that she split. Let's try that. So if I ask her, she will split. Oh, but I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I only have explore.
Is this a quiz? If you're here... But you know,
Okay,
right?
I get
You
it.
have to know.
Okay. What if I take the knife?
You take the blade from the table. It
Because
would be
with the,
difficult
for
to slay
example, with the
princess and save
witch,
the world without a weapon.
because with the witch, you need the knife to get to the thorn.
Okay, fine. You took the knife.
Even though it doesn't
Really
make
should-
much
how are we
sense.
supposed to hold it? The other way. Thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it.
Keep your grip as it is. Hold the blade the other way.
You switch your grip on the blade. Congratulations. Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Stabby, stabby.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Throw the blade out the window. No, no, no.
The door to the basement. Nothing here. See the air here. If the prince, her voice.
Hello? Hi.
Yeah, okay. So this is the same. Let's go center again.
I feel. Oh well. The prince and you're here. He's just.
Do I really not get a choice? Is this always... But there was... I remember seeing one... where she is kind of like that, where she's multiple. I wonder how you can get there, though, then. Because it seems like this is the way, right? You need her to split, like this one.
And yet here you are.
The shadows. She's so. Isn't that? If she's keeping her cards.
I'm tired of waiting for an answer.
As the princess speaks again.
The
it's
order
almost as if she
changed,
fractures.
though. The order
Where there
did
was
change.
once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cab use. Does it matter? Yes, it seems to me. Whatever you saw. New plan.
So I assume if I click here, it's just gonna go for all 5.
That's not right. Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm foot. You can feel yourself rupture. All at once you charge forward, not feeling to slay the princess, just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to... Is this what the end of the world is? But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? No,
Here we
I'll
go.
play for all. Nothing, and everything falls apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to say...
What happened to us? We can feel them moving. Did you?
We should...
I don't think I can
It's a
get...
little late
I
for
can
a
salvage this. That's annoying, I couldn't salvage that. Illusion of choice. When everything is possible, nothing is.
She's gone. Is that a... This, yeah.
Unraveled. Proceed to the cabin. It is annoying that this happened, but it's
There's
fine.
a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. Do you know what we'll find out there?
What do you... How do you think of this vessel, huh?
These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
Really?
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure it's only one more I need to do, right?
One,
Yeah.
whatever.
So let's go to the next one. And the
next
one I
time I
want
see
to
you,
go is
each of
for the
us will
joke
finally
ending.
know what we are. I will be here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. No, not 4 yet. 4, 5.